We're going live on YouTube and we're going live. Awesome. We're live. We're live. Let me make sure we're good on here too. Awesome. Cool. Turn that down. All right. Hey, everybody. Appreciate everybody for joining the live. Welcome to Fragrance Friday. Not only are we live on TikTok, we are live here on YouTube. Make sure to share the live stream. I'm going to be doing unboxing. I'm going to be talking about everything from sports, Q&As, controversial topics here in the fragrance community and everything. So if you catch me looking back down and looking back up, I got YouTube right here on the laptop and I got TikTok here on the phone. So, first things first, I'm Ronnie from Ronnie J TV. Welcome to the live. Now, if you have watched my previous videos or any of my videos today or yesterday, you have seen me get a new fragrance. Before I get to that new fragrance and show y'all exactly what it is, make sure to share the live. Once we get to 500 likes on the live, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about Royal Tobacco. But just to start things off, we're going to do a quick unboxing of a fragrance that I had, but I really haven't talked too much about. So that fragrance is Haberdan by Parfums de Mali. Make sure YouTube sees it. Make sure TikTok sees it. Now, to me, this is an unspoken gem of the house. This is from the Royal Essence collection. You may or may not be able to find it in the States. At least I couldn't find it in the States. I had to get this offline off of discounters. Let me take a step back, make sure my full face is in the frame here on YouTube. But this right here is such an amazing fragrance. Now, I know when people seen me talk about this fragrance before, a lot of people thought this was Ojon, but this is Haberdan. Haberdan has its own unique smell, its own unique way of doing things. It's a little bit of leather with some colorful spices around it. And I'm not talking about those that oriental spices. I'm talking about that heavy spice that's on your skin. No, it's not that at all. What this is right here is subtle, but it is very attractive. And what I mean by that is that my wife has a picky nose just like I do myself. Sometimes I just get random fragrances just to have them in my collection. Like some of the random stuff that I may pick up would be something like Joe Malone's vetiver and golden vanilla. It's something very random, right? Let's see here. Have you tried Imperium? I have tried Imperium. Imperium to me reminds me of like I don't want to say watered down, but less refined Nishani Ani. If you can get an Imperium at a better price than Ani, I wouldn't be mad. I would definitely get that. I wouldn't be mad at all. But y'all know I prefer Ani. Now, let me give you a little note breakdown of this. Let me get the iPad here. This time I got the iPad, so we wouldn't have to worry about me going back and forth to the computer since I'm already using it. So let me go to one of my favorite sites, Fragrantica. But like I tell everybody in all my videos, Fragrantica, make sure you take it with a grain of salt. And I would really call Fragrantica more like the Wikipedia of fragrances. A lot of people just contribute, but sometimes the notes will be off. Now, Haberdan. You have the main accords of it's going to be amber, it's going to be warm, spicy, it's going to be caramel, woody, a little balsamic. It's fruity, sweet, fresh. Really, to be honest with you, because like I say, grain of salt Fragrantica. Really, to be honest with you, it's really just warm, spicy, and leather with a little bit of sweetness from the caramel, to be honest with you. Now, I get that leather note. Off of those tops, you don't really get that. What they say here on the top notes are going to be that saffron, some ogabun, I think that's how you say it, some apple, some woody notes, some rose, some myrrh, caramel, and I really don't get a lot of those notes. I don't know why they make that like a big thing on it, but Haberdan is just a beautiful scent. And if you can get it for a really, really good price, I say get it. The Royal Essence collection can be a little pricey. It can be a little bit expensive, but it is worth it if you can find it at a discounter. If you get it here in the States, it'll cost too much in the store. Honestly, it will cost way too much here at the store. But it's a really, really great fragrance. Make sure y'all share the live. Like I said, the more likes we get, the more unboxing I'll do. So make sure you share the live. So in between that, I don't know if y'all know, but I am a Bulls fan, and y'all saw what we did to the Bucks. Caruso turned into Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter in '96. Caruso did his thing on that one, man. And I really, really do appreciate it. So in time, in between time, I want to open up the floor. So do anybody have any questions on fragrances? Does anybody have anything when it comes to how my collection looks? How can we grow their collection? Any of the discount sites? Because I know y'all here on TikTok know that I have a YouTube page. Make sure you follow the YouTube, because once we get to about 3,000 watch hours on YouTube, right now we're sitting at about 27. Once we get to 3,000 on there, I'm gonna start opening up different things. And what I mean by different things is my secret list of discounters. Because I know a lot of people are talking about fragrance.net and fragrancebuy.ca. I have my own discount sites because I actually know some of the people that run some of those discount sites. I saw we had a question. I want to answer that for you. Where'd you get your Triumphs of Bacchus? I got it from fragrancebuy.ca. They had a sale going on, and let's see, I'm trying to remember. I got it about maybe about 3-4 weeks ago. They had a sale going on a tester, but I don't know if they did this by accident, but they sent me the full gambit. So I was not upset over that. Let's see, side effect or Argos. Okay. So luckily I have both. So side effect, the only thing about side effect that would turn people off a little bit, and it actually turned my wife off a little bit, is that side effect, the opening is a little synthetic, but the dry down is amazing, and it gets to the dry down quickly. That's the only thing about that. And I will do an unboxing of Triumph. Only thing I need you to do, and I need everybody to do, is make sure to share the live so we can get the likes up. So we got some questions here on YouTube. What you know about PD and Carlisle? Okay, this is going to be a controversial topic. I didn't think we was going to hit the controversy this early, but Carlisle to me smells like a tire. And I've spoken to many people about this. I think Carlisle smells like a tire. The older batches smell better. Um, I actually got invited to go to a select guest gathering for Parfums de Mali, and I'm gonna talk to the person over the region when I go see them in December. I got invited to the event. One of my close buddies who I've been buying fragrances from when I got stuff from retail, because every once in a blue moon I still get them from retail, reached out and invited me and got me a seat. But how many bottles do you have? You know what? I usually don't count them, but let's count them. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 17, 18, 19, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I have 45 currently, but I always switch them out. The max at one time I had was 60. But then I like to do a lot of swaps with people. I do swaps with people on TikTok. I do Facebook, Reddit. I do a lot of different swaps. Let's make sure I didn't miss any questions here on TikTok. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. Let's see here. And do you know about any good Trail Hermes alternatives for lasting longer? My signature scent. Okay, this is what you need to get for Trail Hermes. And I love that you asked this question. Get this. Get Boys Imperial. I want TikTok to see it. Boys Imperial by Central Parfums. This right here will last longer than Hermes. And I'm talking about it is loud. Like right now, if I was to spray this here, this whole entire room would smell like this for about 8 hours. It is that strong, but it is not clawing at all. It's good for the heat. All right, everybody, let's make sure we get them likes up. Get them likes up on I'm about to say Facebook, on YouTube and on TikTok. Now let's see here. Should I get bond number 9 Lafayette Street for 170 on Joma Shop? That's actually not bad. But since you say that, let's go to the handy dandy laptop and I will do a search for you right now. And I'm giving away some secret sauce on this one. So one of the places that I like to go to is called, and I'm gonna bring this up here. This right here is a discount site that I was going to put on that list, but I want y'all to see it here. So this is the discount site. I've ordered from there. It's an amazing site. The prices are really good. I've actually interacted and talked to the guy who actually owns the site, and he actually ships very, very fast, and the prices are very, very good. So what we'll do, we'll look up Lafayette Street right now, live. Let's see here. Let's see if they have Lafayette Street in stock. Let's see here. Lafayette Street is sold out on that site. So what we'll do is we'll go to another one. We'll go to my other site. I'm gonna leave the other site for when we get those watch hours. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna message you personally if it's better than Joma Shop. Now let's see here. Don't worry, I'm getting to the other questions. I just want to help this guy out here. And it's sold out on the other site. I got one more site that I'm gonna check. We're gonna check for Lafayette Street. Lafayette Street is a great fragrance, man. It really, really is. I should have got it when I had a chance to get it, but I didn't get it. Pick it up. Go get it from Joma Shop. That's a good price at Joma Shop. So I would say most definitely pick that up from Joma Shop. If it's a tester, even better, because it macerated. And I'm gonna talk about maceration in a second. Let me get to some of these other questions. All right. Scroll back up here, get some of these other questions. Blazing Mr. Sam thought. I would say that's good. I haven't personally gotten to that house, but that's actually a really good house. All right. Question here on YouTube. Thanks. I've got Divine Vanilla from them. It was made by the same guy who made Parfums de Marley Harrod. That is true. With the same Madagascar vanilla. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, Jones. I really, really do. And I'm trying my best to. Yes, I'm really going to start exploring that house well. That house really, really is good. It is cheap. And that's one thing that a lot of people need to understand. Not every great fragrance that is expensive is good. That sounded like crap. Not every fragrance that is expensive smells good. I've gotten some fragrances here that I have not swapped over yet that I think wasn't worth the money. So I was able to find this on Reddit. This is Vibrato. If anybody would go into the store, they know how expensive this is. This is like Bulgari Tiger's little brother. So I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget about you. I'm gonna unbox Argos once we get to 750 likes. I didn't forget about you. I promise I didn't. So everybody get those likes up. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you definitely share the live. I'm about to do another unboxing once we get to 750. So this right here is overly expensive for what it is. And we hit 750. So I'm gonna come back to this. Now, the next unboxing here is Triumph of Pockets. I think that's how you say it. Now, this right here is great. I love everything mythology. I love everything Greek lore. I love everything going from like an old school period. I am a history buff. And so we're going to unbox it. It comes in this box. I got the smaller bottle because I don't try to get big bottles if they come in smaller bottles. So if I can get this out, there we go. So this is the box. Show it to the TikTok. Show it to the YouTube. Now, you open it up. It comes in like this. I'm gonna just read a little bit of it. I'm not gonna read all of it. So represented by the Roman god Bacchus, considered the god of winemaking, fertility, ritual madness, theater, and religious ecstasy, often called whatever that is, meaning the liberator, because his wine music, eccentric dance freed mortals from self-consciousness and restraints of society. It's a great, great fragrance. Now, this right here. Boy, this is what I thought red tobacco was going to smell like. Honestly, this is what I thought red tobacco was going to smell like. But red tobacco to me smells like crap. It does. It does. It's too strong. But this right here, man, that saffron. So I believe I did a review on this. But to me, because I love wearing this fragrance too, if you smelt this is a little bit more masculine version of this. And I'm talking about the excrete version here. This is the excrete version of Baccarat. This right here is a more masculine version. So this would be if your girl or your partner had this would be a good match to it. Even the juice is nearly the same color. Bacchus is an amazing fragrance. I've worn it a lot of times. I probably already at 10 wears. When it comes to Bacchus, I will let you know now, the notes on Fragrantica are pretty spot on. That's really what I smell. And I'm going to look it up and give a full review of it right now. So let's go back to Fragrantica. I should have just opened up a new tab here. And we're going to put in BA. Is it CCH? US. There we go. So skip the main accords. Those main accords are really not this fragrance. But once you get down to the perfume pyramid, there's a little bit of differences in it. So that white peach and apple, you could take that apple note out, but it does have that white peach. It does have that saffron. It does have this rum. It does have a little bit of that vetiver, that amber, and that vanilla at the bottom. This is an amazing fragrance. I wish I got this sooner. This is definitely something that you need to keep. It is a lady killer. I hope TikTok don't bring me down for that word. It is a lady getter. It is sexy. It is sensual. It is absolutely amazing what this fragrance is and what this fragrance can do. This is something that I would never ever sell, give away. Got this for a great price, man. Oh yeah, it's definitely a future cop. You gotta cop this, man. You gotta cop this. All right. Make sure everybody share the live, like the live. I'm gonna do another unboxing once we hit 1,500 likes. Cause I got in a brand new fragrance that I just wore today. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Try It Sense. What's good with you? So everybody, make sure you like, make sure you share the live. We're definitely going to talk more about fragrances. Now, put this back up here. Got a little bit of controversy in the fragrance community I want to talk about. So, in the fragrance community, there is a controversy when it comes to perfumers being sold. Now, if you've been in the fragrance community long enough, you know that Creed has gone through multiple iterations. And what I mean by that, you got to get a certain batch code. You got to get a certain, what's the word? Yeah, you got to get a certain batch of the fragrance because it's going to smell completely different. The old Creed does not smell like the new Creed. We got 1,500 likes. You know what that means? Another unboxing. So this is what I have on right now. This is something I've completely blind bought. Don't get me wrong. I've blind bought fragrances. I have. But this is a blind bought of the house, which means I've never even smelled anything from this house. I don't even have this on. So, oh, try this and say it smells good. So we're gonna find out. So I just got the package. I didn't even open. I didn't even want to open up the box yet, man. Um. So, or did I? You know, I did. I did open up the box, but I didn't smell. I only smelled the fragrance. I didn't spray it. But this is from Unique Luxury. I heard that their fragrances stick on you. I heard there's mostly oil in these fragrances. But let me show you the back of the box. Unique Luxury here. Unique Luxury here. Ooh, comes with a card. Let's see what that's about. Let's see. Got a portrait of some ladies is looking like they're enjoying their time. Look like one in the back kind of drunk. See that? Y'all see that one right there? Y'all see that one right there? That one look a little drunk. It just says, thank you for purchasing the stunning niche fragrance from our community. We're so thrilled to have you as a member of our family. Your satisfaction is the utmost importance to us. We'd love to hear your thoughts or see your pictures at Unique Luxury. And you made our day, and we hope we made yours. With all our love, Unique Luxury. Somebody tag Unique Luxury and let them know that I shot them out. Somebody please tag them. Let them know that I shot them out. Let them know that I'm about to do an honest review on them. So if it sucks, it sucks. If it smells amazing, it smells amazing. We about to find out. So this is the bottom. Now that is nice. That is nice, man. I don't know if this is suede or velvet, but that is a soft material in this box. Ooh, there's another card in here. It says, due to the natural ingredients, okay. Let's see. Don't spray perfume too close to clothes. It may stain. That's something to know. But with this color, I don't think it'll stain. Maybe on a white shirt, maybe. Boy. Damn, that smells good. Is that a liqueur note in that? Did they give a note breakdown somewhere? Is that a liqueur note? I can't separate that. I'm going to just guess these notes just for fun. I do smell the honey. I do smell the honey. It comes off like it's a cognac. I love a liqueur note, so man, I hope this is a cognac. I smell some amber, some vanilla. Slightly sweet. It should be on the card. Did I miss something on the card? No, it's not on the card. Maybe it's on the card on the inside. Nope, it's not on the card. So I don't know. I got this from a discounter, so the card might be missing. This one was considered used, so I'm guessing whoever sent it back. But y'all can see here. I know YouTube can see it. See how much juice is left in that? So I don't know. But yeah. Let's see here. This is the fresh spray. Let's find out. Ooh, that's a nice spray. All right. Oh yeah, there got to be some liqueur in that. Okay. Get the honey. Is that saffron? Is that geranium? I definitely smell some cardamom because it's slightly spicy. Oh yeah, man. This is lovely. This is nice. This is nice. All right. I heard Crush on Me was good. I heard one more was good too. I'm just very wary of unisex fragrances because on my skin, it can go either way. On clothes, it's a little bit different, but on my skin, it's a little bit weird. Like, for example, There we go. Apple brandy on the rocks. I'm gonna do a quick review on this right quick. Apple brandy on the rocks. It brings out all the brandy on my skin and nothing else. I smell like I had myself some fun time with some brandy on this, some E&J. This is to me what this smells like, but a little sweeter. I'm gonna let this dry down. I'm gonna let this dry down while I continue to talk. Let's just put you right there. That looks nice right there. That looks nice right there. Now, make sure to get this up to 25. Let's get this up to 25, 2,500 likes, and I will do another unboxing. But for the time being, let me put everything back in its place. Apple brandy. To me, this is the best fragrance from Killian. It is better than Angel Share. I know some people may disagree, but to me, this is better than Angel Share. The reason being this is better than Angel Share is because Angel Share, to me, and I've spoken about this a lot, is that it smells like McDonald's apple pie. It To me, I get no booze. It's just McDonald's apple pie. Have you ever smelled? Is that from what's that called? Is that in that square? That square that's like a clone of Angel Share? If that's what you're talking about, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, this is amazing. It smells like apple brandy, and I'm not talking about that apple note that you would get from like YSL, because everybody knows this apple note what it smells like. It does not smell like this. This smells like green apple. This smells like if you go to the store, Food Lion or any Walmart and get a green apple, this is what that smells like. This is exactly what that smells like. This smells right here, smells more like Granny Smith apple. So it's not as tart. This one smells a lot more natural. This is my favorite from Killian. I've had what's it called? What's that thing called? It's on Phantom. Phantom is in the name. Help me out, guys. Help me out, girls. Phantom is in the name. By Killian. What's it called? What's it called? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. But I found an alternative to it. This brand, you may still find it. It does not exist anymore. I know the reviewer Gent Sense at one time endorsed this brand here, the Galleria Perfumes. Let's see. Hey, love your videos. Didn't even know you had a TikTok. I do. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. This right here is a better version of Black Phantom. I think that's what it's called by Killian. This is a better version of that. That Black Phantom by Killian is scarring, man. It'll choke you to death. It is absolutely great. The only problem is that it does not project much. And it does not last as long. Black Phantom would last about, I want to say, maybe when I had it, it lasted about maybe 14, 15 hours. This is 8. I've gotten to the point now that a lot of fragrances to me do not need to last that long. Like, you wearing a gourmand fragrance, you are just wearing it for certain occasions. You're wearing it on dates at night. You're wearing it maybe at about 6 o'clock on. I don't want to put on something like this or something like Absolute Aphrodisiac, which I'm about to talk about now, because I got a lot of compliments on that. I don't want to wear that in the morning and then have that on me all through the day. You don't know who you're going to be around. You don't know if you need to get on the elevator. I've done choke people in elevators. You don't need to know if you need to like just go in the store. You don't know, especially here in the South, that when it says the high is going to be 60, if that 60 feels like 70, and now you're driving and choking yourself and you got to put your windows down because you sprayed too much in the morning thinking it was going to be ice cold. You don't need to do all that. You don't need to do all that. But this definitely, to me, beats Killian Black Phantom. I was right. Black Phantom. Nah, it's hitting me. But everybody, make sure you share the live. Once we get up to 2,500 likes, I'm going to do an unboxing and I'm going to talk about how I got 7 compliments in a day from my Royal tobacco. So make sure you share the live. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. 2,500 likes on TikTok, and let's get 10 likes on YouTube. Let's see here. Ro Yang, what's up, man? How are you? So let's get them likes up. So I want to know what's everybody's favorite. Well, do anybody here will watch basketball? Anybody watch any sports? Football, basketball? Like, what's your favorite teams? Let's figure out if your team is even worth talking about. Oh, let's get this back. Let's put this back together. Put this back together. Good. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine. All right. Any questions? Do I have any questions out there on this live? Do I have any questions about anything? Because it's not just fragrances. And plus on TikTok, I know you have like a category on live. This is only my second live. I don't know if since it's fragrances, if I should have put it in like vlog and people instead of beauty. Who knows? I wonder, can we? I don't think I can change that. Nope, can't change during live. That's fine. But just kind of give y'all a schedule on things. For anybody who missed the live, the Royal, not Royal Tobacco. Yeah, I did it. The Royal Tobacco, I am doing I already did the video for the Royal Tobacco, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube tomorrow. Just in case, we have people out there that see this who had to step out for a second. Don't worry. We have all that situated for you, have everything situated for you, so you ain't got to worry about that. So we'll give a nice little breakdown of it because it's a great fragrance, man. It's a great fragrance. But on TikTok, man, let's get this. Make sure y'all share the live. Let's get this up to 2,500 likes so I can give y'all that unboxing. But let's see here. Aqua. It's good. It is a great summer fragrance. It is. My go-to, and I had to get another bottle, but I'm waiting on it, and I hate that I am waiting on it. Um, my favorite summer scent, it's out of two of them. It is Parfums de Mali Settler, and it is a new fragrance that I smelled in the store, and I just had to get it, man. That's because it was so hard to find it on a discounter, man. That made sense, especially when you had like Neiman Marcus last week. They had a sale. I think it was you get 50 back if you spend like 150 and like 100 if you spend 200, stuff like that. Is what's it called? It's by Clive Christian, Town and Country. It's out of that and Sedley. Don't worry, when Town and Christian comes in, hopefully it'll be here next week. Once it comes in, I'm gonna do a review on it and I'm gonna show it in the next live. What you recommend coconut notes? Okay. For a coconut note, I had this fragrance. Coconut to me personally, I do not like on my skin, and my wife is not too fond of it either. But a good coconut note would be by the brand City Rhythm. I have Austin, but the coconut note you're looking for would be by um, City Rhythm, and it's Miami. The City Rhythm Miami to me has the best smelling coconut note, while still having enough masculinity in it that it doesn't lean too feminine. Let's see here. Town and Country and Rock and Rolls on the way. Man, is Rock and Rolls that good? I saw a good deal on what's that one called? I think it's cherry or apple something. Hey bro, how are you doing? My first time joining your live. Just came across your account. Man, welcome to the live, man. Welcome to the live. We talk everything, fragrances and everything. What about Torino 21 Xerjoff? The Torino, the only thing I don't like about how Xerjoff do a lot of their summer and lighter fragrances is that it's always one note that's way too strong. Like Neroli is way too strong. Torino 21 can be a little green, but If you're into green fragrances, that's a little bit green, but on the fresher side, it'll be a great fragrance for you. Crab apple tree. There we go. Crab apple tree. There was a good deal on it, and I was thinking about picking it up, but got some other obligations, and I am not monetized yet, and I'm not sponsored yet, right? But that's something I will be looking into maybe in about another month. Yeah, City Rhythm Miami was one I was looking forward to getting. Yep, City Rhythm Miami. That's the one you want to get. The reason being is because City Rhythm Miami lasts a long time for the price. A lot of these City Rhythms, I can't speak for the new batches, but the batches before, I can't speak for the new batches. A lot of those City Rhythm fragrances last a long time. I'm gonna talk about this one in a second. I have a question here from YouTube. Have you tried BDK Tabac Rose? I have. It's a little bit too much rose for me. I have tried it. I have BDK Grass Scrape. This one to me is my favorite BDK, and I've had the original. The original was a little bit too feminine for me. Let's see. Torino 21 was my first Xerjoff. My very first Xerjoff, I went big. I'm actually going to do a reboxing and a new boxing of this because the boxing in this is amazing. And I always get talked about. It's Tomi Lami. I don't think it's Lumi Monkey Special. Tomi Lumi Monkey Special. I'm probably saying it wrong. This right here will get you in trouble in a good way. I got a story about this one. Give me a second. Got a story about that one. Let's see here. I want to try 22. I want to try it too. So there was a Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent concert. Me and my wife went to with a buddy of mine and my wife's friend. Actually, my wife's bestest friend, her bestie. Call each other sisters and stuff. We had went to a concert, and I wore this. I wore this at 4, and it lasted until like 2, 3. I think we got back in around that time. It smells great, man. It smells absolutely amazing. And I want to show y'all something here. I'm gonna show it to YouTube first. Now y'all see, yeah, and the sparkles in it, man. Some mystery in this one. See, got sparkles in it, man. It is some mysteries in this one, man. It is great. It is a great fragrance. It smells like sweet country western bar with whiskey and cowboy boots, but it has enough edge to it where it smells great in an urban setting. If I still went to clubs, been married for a few years, next time I go to a club, I'll definitely go with my wife. But if I go to a club, I would wear this. You know what? That gives me an idea. So out of my collection, I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 clubbing fragrance, man. Top 5 clubbing fragrance. All right, everybody, make sure you share the lives. I appreciate all the convo. Make sure you share the lives on YouTube, on TikTok. Share the lives. Let's get up 2,500 so I can unbox that Royal Tobacco and break it down for y'all. But my top 5 clubbing fragrances in my collection, right, will be Layton Exclusive. This is the best PDM to me. This is the best PDM to me. Some people say the original Layton. Some people say Carlisle. This. I appreciate everybody joining the live. When you join the live, make sure you share the live. I appreciate all that. This is the best Layton. The next one I would wear Home and Living Monkey Special. This is the next one I would wear. It's dirty. It's sophisticated. It's boozy. It smells like if Ombre Leather was a biker. This is a gentleman with a leather jacket on. Nobody will smell like you at all. All these fragrances I'm talking about, nobody will smell like you. We're not doing YSLs in the club. We are not doing Blue de Chanel's in the club. All the ones I'm talking about, nobody is going to smell like you. Next, in the club, I have a mini sample bottle of it. because I sold the big bottle because I don't need a big bottle would be Naxos. Naxos is definitely going to be your summer club. The reason being is because it is very versatile and it's still loud. This would be great in the club. You may only find maybe one or two people in there. Hidden gems, what's good with you? You may only find two people, three people max in a club wearing Naxos, but this is absolutely a gem. It's absolutely amazing. Really, really, really great stuff, man. Really, really great stuff. Number four. This is for those lounges. And I'm not talking about those super clubs. I'm talking about a lounge, kind of a party scene, kind of not a party scene, a place that sells crab legs and wings. That is absolute aphrodisiac. Brought the Taberg Rose and it's beautiful. I may have to. People have been telling me about it, but I haven't. It's kind of hard for me to dip into rose fragrances sometimes. But this right here, the reason why I picked this over Side Effect, Side Effect smells so different on everybody's skin that it's a reason why they call it Side Effect. But Absolute Aphrodisiac is a boozy vanilla. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Spend the money on it. This is one of those ones I say spend the money on it. Is Argos a safe blind buy? The Triumph the Bacchus is a safe blind buy. Danae is if you can stand the opening, that's a little bit what's the word? Makeupy? Yes. But Triumph the Bacchus, get the small bottle, get it from fragrancebuy.com. They always have a good price on it. When it's in stock, make sure you get that one. Everybody who joined the live, I see that there were some people who joined the live. Make sure you share the live. Once we get to 2,500, I'm going to tell you the fragrance that got me 7 compliments in one day off my first wear. And I only needed 2 sprays. So make sure you share the live. Let's get it up to 2,500 on YouTube. Make sure you share it. Let's get it up to 10. We sitting at 24. We almost at 25, and I'm gonna break this down to you and tell you all the different compliments I got on that. So absolute aphrodisiac, boozy vanilla. It's worth the money. It's worth every dang cent. Oh, we hit the 25. I need that fragrance, man. Hidden gems, get it, man. I'm explaining the red mark because it's a little bit different than Side Effect, but the fragrance here, man, that got me 7 compliments. 7 compliments, man. Don't worry, it wasn't on no compliments like I want to take you home. I'm a married man. This is actually just really good compliments here. But this right here, man, by Am Nuage, man. Oh, gotta show y'all the back too. Yeah, I think the notes. Yep, and this has a lot of notes on it. So this right here, man, this may, I swear, this right here, man, this may beat out. This may beat out Nashani's on it, man. Let's see. Journey to manhood. Yo, what up? What up, man? How we doing? Man, we doing good, man. We doing good. We staying blessed up, man. Blessed up. Now, this has like a soft, I want to say, I don't think this is real leather. I think it's kind of like a pleather mixed with some type of soft material, but this is amazing, man. This right here is amazing, man. Now, this has a magnetic cap. Magnetic cap, man. Y'all know what I love about a magnetic cap, man. Boy. Now, be forewarned about this fragrance. If you get this fragrance, no more than 2 sprays. No more than 2 sprays. I'm telling you. Don't do no more than 2. Because you will have a bad time if you know what, maybe 3. But you will have a bad time if you do any more than this. Because this Mother is strong. And I ain't even trying to cuss. I've been trying to keep my cuss words down. But this one right here, strong, man. Let's see. I just found your page the other day. You're one of my favorite creators. Loved your vibe, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do, man. I really, really do, man. I just ordered it. Can't wait. Listen, the House of Amnuage, me and them got a sweet and sour relationship. We do. We do have a sweet and sour relationship. Kirke or Irrepure, Kirke. Get Kirke. Irrepure is too synthetic. But this right here, man, this right here, man. Pacific Chill or Imagination. Get Imagination. That'll be the best one. I had Imagination. I sold it. I regret selling it. This right here will never get sold. I don't know which batch this is. But this is the best batch, in my opinion, unless there was some others. But Jesus, man, this is amazing. This right here is amazing. Let's see here. Thoughts on Afternoon Swim. Afternoon Swim, you can get a good clone from it. I actually gave away the clone to a little cousin of mine for school, for because he was going into high school. But you can get a good clone from Alexandria Fragrances. That's why I think of Afternoon Swim. Imagination, I've had a few, but there's none that can match it. Yeah, get Imagination, get a clone of Afternoon Swim, but let it macerate. And what I mean by that is take the cap off, spritz it about maybe 10, 15 times, put it in a cool, not cold, it doesn't have to go in the fridge, but like, a dresser drawer, dark place for about 2 weeks. It'll do the trick. Let's see, what's up, AGB? What's that? Help me out, Hidden Gems. Tell me what's that on YouTube. Tried Carly Vanilla 28. I have not yet. I heard that was good, actually. Their home and temps or perform. If you've been on my last live, you would have seen both here. There's a reason why I kept intense. Put the fragrances in the drawer. Yes, in the drawer. Yes, like your nightstand, under your bed, in a shoebox, stuff like that. I would say intense. The reason why I say you need to do the intense, after a while, I thought Parfum was going to be best until I actually did a arm-to-arm test. What I mean is, I sprayed one on this arm, one on this arm, and on a warm day and a cold day. This lasts on both of them. Which one was that? This is Dior Intense. This the one you need to get, and it's cheaper. The Parfum is good. Don't get me wrong, it is. But the only main difference is that up top, the top note of this is gonna smell like perfume. Really, it's gonna smell more like makeup, honestly. But after about 10 minutes, this will be your best one. No, which one? You put the Alexandria fragrance in it. I think Afternoon Splash. That's what it's called by Alexandria Fragrances. That one to me smells 99.9999999% like Afternoon Swim. The only difference is it does not last as long, but the difference is maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So that's the difference between putting lotion on your skin. But back to the Royal Tobacco. Oh, so this Royal Tobacco. So when you see this, you're thinking this is going to smell like, a lot of people, when they see stuff that says tobacco, they're going to think, oh, this is going to smell ashy. It's going to smell like cigarette butt. This is going to smell dirty. No, this is beautiful. Pacific Chill, Imagination, Afternoon Swim. I would rank Imagination, Pacific Chill, then Afternoon Swim. That's just me. This right here, man. Oh, all Gene Bops. Oh, yes, 100%. This right here smells amazing. This smells like a cigar dipped in mocha. I'm not talking about chocolate. There's a difference between like a mocha latte and a chocolate. There's a difference. There is a difference. This smells like that dipped in mocha. Once it hits your skin, because out the bottle, of course, gonna smell a little different. Once it hits your skin, it gets ever so slightly spicy. It's like you put a few drops of pepper on it, just a few drops of pepper on it. It gets that. And the reason why I have a love and hate relationship, and hey, make sure we get up to 3,000 likes on TikTok. We at 2.9, so 2,900. Make sure to share the live. But The reason why I have a love and hate relationship with this house is that some fragrances are too dang strong. And what I mean by that, they're choking. The pepper in it, the oriental spices can be a little rough. There is a difference. So you have Opus XIV. If I can remember my Roman numerals, I believe that's 14. If I can remember my Roman numerals correctly. This right here is a perfect mix. This and Beach Hut Man. I wanted Beach Hut Man so much, but they were out of stock everywhere. That Beach Hut Man, if they don't come in stock, that's probably gonna be something I'm gonna have to try to Reddit, Facebook, or just on TikTok and just try to swap or just buy it outright, man. But this is great. I just want to show off this magnetic cap, man. I just need to show off this cap. I know y'all see that cap, man. And it's like, god damn. Oh, okay, cool. Oh man, that would have been crazy. But this right here, it goes like the Blue de Chanel caps. So like you see, I'm gonna show YouTube first. You see, like if I switch this around, it's not going in. It's like it literally needs to turn. It literally needs to turn, just like how they do in Blue de Chanel bottles. That's how you know this is premium. It feels soft. It's like a frosted glass, and it's hard too, man. Emblem on it is great, man. But let's get to these notes. Let's get to these notes. So, all these notes. The top, you have frankincense oil. You have elmi. You have cardamom. You have anise, a little bit of basil. Now, with Amniwage's fragrances, man. With Amniwage's fragrances, that basil, that frankincense oil can be rough, extremely spicy, but they toned it down in this one, and I appreciate that. The best winter vanillas. Absolute aphrodisiac. Ani, I don't have it, but Baby Cat by, I forgot what it's called, but you can Google it. Baby Cat. And I gotta say, this one may be a little controversial. Spice Bomb. Spice Bomb has vanilla in it. Those would be your best vanilla fragrances. You can also do Ani, but Ani say that the top, that bergamot makes it a little bit too citrusy. I disagree. So where we at? The heart of the notes, which would be the mid notes. You have tobacco, of course. You have licorice, which you can smell it, but it's not bad. It's not harsh. The lavender, the pinoli, the frankincense, well, the fenugreek, excuse me, the clove, orange blossom, rose. The base notes would be frankincense, Peru basil, benzoin, latmium, myrrh, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, birch, vetiver, gaiac wood, oud, and musk. That's too many doggone notes. That's too many doggone notes. I think that's way too many notes, but they blended them perfectly. This here is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. 10 out of 10. 100% 10 out of 10 fragrance. It is amazing. It is definitely amazing. And I will find a nice place for you because I don't have a place for you in the front. So what we'll do here is we'll move Sid and Rhythm back. We'll move y'all over. And we will put you right here. Do I have enough counter space? I believe I do. Yes, I do. Let me make some space, move some things over. Oh, yeah. That right there is a lovely assortment of fragrances. And we're going to put Absolute Aphrodisiac back. Oh, I almost forgot. So, Absolute Aphrodisiac. This red right here signifies there is an aphrodisiac in it. It is I forgot what it is. I forgot what the word is called, but it brings out certain chemicals in the body, how it reacts to this smell. Pheromone. There we go. This has pheromones in it. In Initio's family of fragrances, if you see this red in the crest, I know YouTube sees it. I want to make sure y'all see it. Y'all see that red in that crest there? It has a pheromone in it. Drives people wild. Drives my wife wild. So 10 out of 10 summer fragrances. 10 out of 10 summer fragrances would definitely be Setley. Parfum, these are my Parfum de Molly's. Setley, Greenlee. This can go all year round, but the Profumo version of Aqua de Giro. You got to find this online. They don't sell it in stores. You got to find it online. This has a regular cap. If you can find the one with the magnetic cap, that's the great batch. This is a good batch, but get the one with the magnetic cap if you can find it. People don't talk about this. They need to talk about this more. You want to smell like citrus and grapefruit? You want to go to the beach? You want to have yourself a fun time in the water? Light blue, forever. It smells like grapefruit. If you look it up and you see it on Fragrantica, don't listen to Fragrantica. It smells like grapefruit. This is 100% grapefruit. No way in between it. This is a grapefruit fragrance, man. Grapefruit. Great fragrance, grapefruit. Let's see here. Do you have 9 p.m. Afghan? So I had it. I hated it. I know that they said it is a John Paul Gaultier clone. It's not worth it. Just get the John Paul Gaultier. It smells like it. The 9 p.m. is synthetic. I wouldn't rock with it. Hey man, do you have any clone or inspired versions of Chanel 1957? Sadly, I don't. I haven't dipped my toe into Chanel's like highline fragrances yet. I want to though, but I just haven't yet. I had a deal for some baby cat. Somebody wanted to like trade this. I just got it in the Beverly Hills exclusive by Unique for like a almost under half baby cat. Couldn't do it. I can't afford it. Listen, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I'll find it for you. Let's see here. Is that 9 p.m.? Is that the clone of? I think it's Lamel, right? If I'm not mistaken, the 9 p.m. is a clone of Lamel. Let's see here. Help you out here, there. Come on, iPad. Don't mess up on me. This is a first generation, like a very, very first generation iPad that I still had. Let's see here. All right. John Paul. Ultramel. It is a clone of Ultramel. Let's see here. Can you do $62? Because I just found you one for $62. Let's see. Joma Shop got it in stock for $62. So if you can do $62, that'll definitely work. Yep. For 1.3 ounce, $62 at Joma Shop. Oh, it's out of stock. Okay. All right, load this up. They got actually, there we go. A 2.5 ounce. You can get it for fragrancenet.com right now for $72. $72.14 before tax. And if you need to split it up, they do PayPal and Afterpay, like 4 payments are like $27 if you need to split it up. Good stuff though. It is good stuff. Now the I think it's the Parfum version of that, the one in the black bottle. I regret selling. I should have never sold that. I should have never sold that. Thank you. Anytime, anytime. I'm always here to help, man. I'm always here to help. Now, so make sure that you share the live. We're gonna be live for a few more minutes, so I can go ahead and start dinner. I love to cook. I love to cook for my wife, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna start dinner in a few minutes. So make sure to share the live every time you join. Share the live. We're gonna talk a little bit more about fragrances here. So in the mail, I am looking forward to getting what's it called? The Clive Christian, and I'm waiting on my Sedley. Waiting on my Sedley, man. I'm just waiting on my Sedley. What type of fragrances do you need for a decant collection? Well, I'm glad you asked. Um, well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Are you doing decanting yourself or you're getting decants in your collection? That's actually a better question. Because if you're doing decants, you can always just get like big bottles of like YSLs and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a secret which Clive Christian. I'm getting oh man, well, I was just talking about this. It's Town and Country. Town and Country is the one I'm getting. So this right here is some secret sauce. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people don't know about this, man. This is some secret sauce. This is Ferragamo. This Ferragamo. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember the name of it because I don't have the box anymore. It's the leather one, but it's not spicy leather. I think it's soft leather, if I'm not mistaken. And it's in this blue tinted bottle. It smells amazing. This is a leather fragrance you can wear in the summer. This is a leather fragrance you can wear in the summer. Trust and believe you wear this in, you can wear this on a hot day. It is a light leather. It is summer leather. It is a really, really good summer leather. So also what I'm gonna do, I'm going live on TikTok every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on TikTok. On YouTube, I'm just going live on Fridays. Because I do a lot of long format videos on YouTube, I'm trying to now just do about 2, maybe 3 videos a week, depending. I know I got some fragrances coming in. I still got to do a full review on a lot of my collection here. A lot of the collection here. My Cowboys had one, so it got a little, cowboy thing saying, everybody recaps and everything, go Cowboys. Right, right, right. Best team in the land, Super Bowl this year. But I still got a lot of stuff. One fragrance I want to talk about that doesn't get enough love as it should. It does not get enough love as it should. It is Prada Black. Prada Black does not get enough love. It needs to get love, so I'm going to give you your flowers. So Prada Black is a powdery pepper. It's on my skin. It is a powdery pepper. My wife loves it. It's great on clothes. It's not as great on skin. But it is really, really nice. A great intimate setting. Great intimate setting. Now, to let y'all know, if you join the live, make sure you share the live. If you join the live, share the live. Join the live, share the live. If you join the live, you got to share the live. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. And make sure if you're on the live and you have not liked the channel on YouTube or you haven't liked the TikTok or vice versa, make sure you do that as well. Make sure you do that as well. We got about 5 more minutes here on the live. So any questions? Any questions? Any questions? The floor is yours for questions. Gotta fix this. There we go. All right. Argos, absolute. That was hard. Date night, absolute. Let me rephrase. Intimate date night, lounges, movies, absolute. Fun date nights, playing Dave and Buster's, bouncy houses, axe throwing, Argos. Best fragrance for a teen girl. I got you. We're gonna go into my wife's collection. I would say Burberry. This is the Burberry ED Parfum, so the Burberry EDP. It's really great. It's very sweet. It'd be great for a teen girl. Another fragrance that'd be good for a teen girl would be. It's simple. It's not sweet. Clean. You can get this out Sephora. It's a really great, clean fragrance. It smells fresh. It's slightly fruity. It's a very, very great fragrance. All right. Any more questions? Got a little bit more time. Any more questions? I see there were some new people on the live. You get on the live, you join the live. Join the live, you share the live. Make sure that we can end this live with 3,500 likes. 3,500 likes on this live is the goal. The next live, of course, would be 3,075, which we what's that? 70 300 3,750 likes. Let's go ahead and get that up. We always try to do a little bit better each live. So make sure you share the live. Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. Let's see. Hinges, I want that too. Yes, man. When I smelled that in Neiman Marcus, man, it blew my socks off. I wanted to get it there, but the price tag was in the fives. So I was like, I'm gonna see where they gotta like it online before I pay $5. Because I probably would never, that's a lie. I'll probably buy a fragrance that's $500 in the future. Best Xerjoffs. Well, let me see. You had a question before. $800. New. Let's see here. Best year-round fresh fragrance for school. Little Spice. Best year-round fragrance with a little bit of spice for school would be aromatic and with aromatic ginger. Aromatic ginger is a clone of Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité. I have two clones of that actually. I have John Paul's Immortal and this. John Paul's Immortal smells almost one-to-one. It's almost a one-to-one of L'Immensité Louis Vuitton. But this is a little fresher and it's easier to find. They actually started selling Dolce in Walmart, at least in my Walmart. They actually have this in Walmart. But this is a clone, an inspired version of Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité. Oh, John Lowe's Immortal? Yep, John Lowe's Immortal. That one right there is a one-to-one clone. It needs to macerate though, but it is a one-to-one clone. Best Xerjoffs. So I've had a few Xerjoffs over the last few months. Some I traded, some I let go. This one is number one. Tommy Lumi Monkey Special. I'm probably still butchering that. This is number one. Number two, in my little bottle, this is Golden Delight. Where did I put it? Number two will be Naxos. A lot of people see this as number one. This is their top seller. Number three, I don't have it, but it would be, to me, Renaissance. Renaissance does not get enough love. Number four would be Richwood. It is rich. I think it's one of the most, it's probably not, but at least I've been seeing, it's a very expensive Xerjoff. And then the last one I would say would be Torino 21. That one right there would be number five. Ani or Altair. That's two different like sides of the spectrum there. So I had Altair. As y'all can see, if y'all seen it from the last live, my other videos, it is no longer up here. I had Altair. I like Altair. I'll probably get it back, but somebody had a really good deal on a swap for a fragrance, and I decided to swap it out. Oh, I swapped it for the BDK. That's right. I swapped Altair for the BDK. I do not regret my decision, but I will get Altair again once the price goes back down, because I actually bought that retail. But Ani, if you had to pick between the two, I'm picking Ani every day. Let's see, Naxos, Alexandria, Lexar, Tommy. I can see that. Alexandria is good. It has to grow on me. Alexandria, I have to let it grow on me. This is the question from YouTube. Alexandria will have to grow on me that oud. Like I said, I'm just dipping my toe in the oud. Just dipping the toe in the oud. So it has to grow on me. But Limincitate mass. Limincitate is a mass appealing fragrance. It is. For the price, it's not. For that price, Limincitate is too much. Clones on that, just as good. If I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story. I When I bought Imagination, about 2 to 3 weeks later, I got this. This came in the mail. I went back into the Louis store because I wanted to smell California Dreaming. That's one I didn't smell. I walked in, saw the same associate that sold me the Imagination. She said, "Oh, you must have went to another Louis store, or you already had Louis Vuitton." I told this is the first time me getting like a Louis Vuitton fragrance or that. She said that I smell the Limincitate. I was like, "Oh, thank you." I had this one. If I can fool the people that work in the store, get this. Don't spend your money on that. And the prices went up on Louis Vuitton's fragrances. Don't spend your money. Get this. John Lowe's Clone House has been very, very well renowned when it comes to their clones, even to the point that Tom Ford sued them for the lightness of their bottles, but their bottles look just like Tom Ford's bottles. Like, why would you even make it look like Tom Ford's bottles? They're probably going to end up getting sued by Louis Vuitton anyway. But this 100%. Altair or Layton? Altair. Get Altair and stuff Layton. Get Layton exclusive over both of them. But Altair over Layton. Oh, wow. We have 5,000 likes on TikTok. I didn't even know that. I must be doing YouTube wrong. I only got 10 likes on YouTube. I must be doing YouTube wrong. But 5,000. Okay, since we got 5,000, it's Alhambra. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Mason Alhambra. Sorry. Since we got 5,000 likes, all right, I'll give y'all a few more minutes. We got 5,000 likes. I didn't even know we was going to even get to that. So make sure to share the live, like the live, get live, let's get live. But on a non-fragrance note, y'all been seeing people be doing them NPCs, like acting like NPCs, like looking like Mortal Kombat and whatnot. Thoughts on Minnesota Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola is good. I like the smell of Coca-Cola. I love the smell of Coca-Cola. That's probably going to be one I'm going to get maybe in about a few weeks. But I actually like the smell of Coca-Cola, so I would pick that up. But yeah, man, they be like just doing this in front of the camera for like hours and 30 minutes. I'm like, why? What? Like, I still don't see them. There must be a hustle. There's a hustle to it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Every time I see those and they come across like my little feed and whatnot, I'm thinking of Mortal Kombat. The dun 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 dun. I'm seeing that, and like no hating on them. If they know how to monetize and do their thing on it, more power to them. I just don't understand it. God of Fire. I have not smelt it yet. I've heard it's good. I need to get a decant of it. I've had people ask me about God of Fire. So yeah. Some comments in the live were filtered to protect community experience. What y'all did in the live, man? What y'all said in the live that got flagged? What y'all said in the live that got flagged? So I have 9 p.m. and I'm going to get John Lowe's Immortal. Which one should I get for my third? If you get Immortal, get this. Get Ombre. It smells, I say about 92% like Ombre. Ombre Nomad. The only difference is this has a more pronounced leather note than it, but I prefer this because I love leather. I love leather in my fragrances. A lot of my fragrances that I have or has had a leather note. I love the smell of leather. I need to buy a leather jacket so I can just, put this on, maybe go on a night in town. Thinking about taking my wife somewhere. Don't tell her though, just kind of like surprise. Is it fitting for teens? No. This is not for teens. No. I would not get this for teenagers. It's more adult. You could get this for a teen, but it is so adulty that I think if the teen is trying to attract another teen, um, I'm assuming that it's a guy. I don't want to assume, but I'm just saying, you know, if they're trying to attract like a girl, if they're trying to attack a teenage girl, this may be too adult for them. Mess around and bring somebody older than a teenage girl to say hello, right? Yeah, it's a little bit too mature. Any fragrances with a cherry note that you would recommend? Oh man, I would do naturally Tom Ford's. Do the burnt. I think it's called burnt cherry because I think there's two iterations of it. You have smoke cherry smoke and I think burnt cherry. Get the burnt cherry. The reason being is because it to me is a little bit more masculine. Also, you where you answer going to his question. Let's see, a baccarat. That's more of a saffron. It has a little bit of a cherry smell. That's more of a saffron. Once it hits the skin, the cherry is non-existent. If that's what you're talking about, can you review angel share? I can. I have a decan of angel share because I broke my angel share bottle by accident. So, give me a second. Where is it? All right. So, this is angel share. This is angel share. So, angel share. Give you a recap because I did do a video on this on YouTube. Check that out on the YouTube. The YouTube is the same as the TikTok. Ronnie J TV. So this right here smells like McDonald's apple pie. To me, on my skin, I get no booze. I get not a lick of booze on my skin at all. I get an apple pie. It's fine with me, but my wife loves more masculine scents. There are some scents that are unisex that my wife likes, but this right here smells better on my wife than me. I have a clone. There are other clones that are closer to it. That this right here, Cocktail Intense, it smells about 92% like this, but it's a little bit more masculine. They toned down that pie. I would prefer this over this, but Angel Share lasts longer than this. I would have to reapply this. But it's great if you're looking for a sweet, kind of inviting, great for this season. Slightly cinnamony booze if it comes out on your skin fragrance. Angel Share is great. Get it from Costco. Costco, I've seen the cheapest Angel Shares at Costco. Wait, the other J and Low and Morris Fit. Yeah, that other one, this one, this one is more for teens. This one would be more for teens. The the ombre based off of ombre nomad Louis Vuitton is a little more challenging. It's a little bit more challenging for teens. But yeah, this right here, get this one. To me, it is a more masculine version of Angel Share. If I can put this into a comparison, 18 to about 24, 25, 25 to about 35, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Let's see, is Afghan good signature or would I go another? Afghan is a good signature only if you can stand the opening. The opening was too synthetic for me. Hey man, how you doing? I'm late, but I slept through my alarm. Man, what's good, Dutch? You actually caught me, man. I was going in the live early, but I had so many people liking it and sharing live. I decided to give a little bit more time. So I want to make sure that I can get to everyone. So, Dutch, do you have, or anybody else by that matter, have any other questions while I check a text message? Cool. All right. Let's see here. It's 1 a.m. for me. Oh wow, man. I appreciate you being up and being on live at 1 a.m., man. I really, really do. Right now it's 7:20 EST where I'm at. I really do appreciate you staying up just for the live and other things. You know, you could be doing other things as well. But I'm glad that you had some time to spend with little old me, right? Let's move the YouTube up a little bit. My head keep getting cut off. This whole live will be available on YouTube right after it's done. Just to let y'all know, make sure that you join the YouTube as well. Like I said, we're trying to get the watch hours in. We can get all the watch hours in. We can be one step closer to being monetized. Now, one of my favorite scents I have not talked about much. I need to talk about more. But Royal Tobacco may have capped this too. It's MFK's Oud Satin Mood. Worth every dime. It is. This is one of the fragrances I would even say go retail. Discounters, if they do have them, because I rarely find them, it's only gonna be about maybe $50 difference. By that point, you're paying shipping. Unless they got free shipping, you're paying it. By that point, by you going to the store, I know for me the closest store is about 45 minutes. By the time you go to the store and you pay for shipping, just get this. Um, yeah, maybe about $25 more, but it's worth it. It's amazing, man. This dark liquid. Don't wear this on a white shirt. You know, it's a darker liquid, right? But it's amazing. This just the EDP. The straight is a little bit too much for me. Thanks. Let's see. No problem. Yeah, Dutch. Who's easy? Oh yeah. Let's see. Hidden Gems Legend. Salute, my guy. Salute, man. What's good, all genres? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you was able to join live on the YouTube, man. I really am. Have you tried Black Phantom Mocha Latte? I have. I've had Black Phantom and I got rid of it, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I want to make sure everybody share the live. Please share the live. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up. So I don't know if you was here earlier when I broke some things down, but I've had it. The opening is a little bit too much for me. It's clawing, man. It really, really is. And I tried my best to like it. I really did try my best to like it, but I didn't. I found this. It's called Cognac Cafe by Galleria Parfums. If you can still find this, man, if you can still find this. Hey, David, I see David join. What's up, man? What's up, man? David's a good dude, man. Y'all go follow his TikTok. David is a great guy. But yeah, so Cognac Cafe to me is better. It's definitely better to me. Because it's not as rough, and Black Phantom can be a little rough. The only thing is that this doesn't last as long as Black Phantom. If you can find this is a lot cheaper than Black Phantom. And it's about 95% like it. I'm not gonna call it a clone because this is not a clone house, but it's inspired by Black Phantom. But I've got better reactions from this than Black Phantom, just to let you know. Black Phantom to me, for what it is a little too synthetic. It's a little bit too expensive from Kelly. Let's see here. Man, David is a really, really good guy, man. Me and him had interactions, me and him had conversations. Funny dude. Y'all go make sure y'all follow his page too. He's a great, great reviewer. Let's see, I have Strong With You Intensely. Is it good or Azaro? Strong With You Intensely is better than Azaro to me. Azaro has a tendency to be synthetic on top. And I am a proponent of fragrances that are synthetic on top. I do not like a synthetic on top fragrance. The only reason why I can stand YSL synthetics is because it goes away quickly. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, David over here talking about I'm the GOAT. Listen, I am not the GOAT. I'm a tadpole in this ocean here, man. I'm trying to grow, man. But I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. For winter, do intensely. Or if you can find it at a discounter, get absolutely. Um, but the Parfum of Azaro you can just find easily. You can find that it's usually on sale on Amazon. It's just easier to find. I prefer YSL's La Parfum is a little synthetic for me. Okay, yeah. So the Parfum I actually liked it. I did, but I had to do it in a trade to get fragrance. I had to put it in a trade for Apple Brandy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or it may be another fragrance that may have been another trade because I always swap out fragrances. Yeah, that one right there. That's why I don't have it anymore. But I prefer the EDP because the EDP lasts longer and is louder. I'm talking about very loud. Let's see here. For summers, I would go with, yeah, for summers, I would go EDP too. Just in the summer for the EDP, just lighten it up. The reason being EDP can be loud. It can be very, very loud. But you can always go to Sephora. Somebody tag Sephora in this video because I'm shouting out Sephora on this one. Somebody to go ahead and tag Sephora. At Sephora, you can get their variety pack. It's usually come around the holidays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Make sure you get that. I believe it's 80 bucks for all those samples. And in that 80 bucks, you can go ahead and get you can pick out your fragrance. They'll give you a voucher for it and you can get it. And usually getting it that way is cheaper than getting the other fragrances. Let's see here. My son took my I can imagine. It's good stuff. Can you give me a first 10 fragrance list? Yes, I can give you a first 10 fragrance list. But I want to remind everybody before I do to make sure to share the lives, YouTube, and on TikTok. Make sure you share the live. Let's get this out to the masses. Let's get these likes up. So the top 10 first fragrances. I would always want to do, I see everything as 5 seasons: winter, summer, spring, fall, autumn. Well, winter, summer, spring, autumn, fall. And the reason why I have 5 seasons is because the autumn is that weird in between when you have summer and right before fall. In the south, that's usually October and mid to late September. That is the weird when it's like 75 for some reason at 3 o'clock and about 40 at about midnight. It's the weird time of the year. So for your top 10 list, and I actually can break down a lot of this top 10 list. I would get these two by Dossier. I know they're inspired house, but I love Dossier fragrances. I believe you can get these at Walmart, at least my own Walmart. You have Woody Sage and you have Aromatic Ginger. Woody Sage is a very, very lovely fig tree. And it is the what you call it from Joe Malone's sea salt, wood and sea salt. I think that's, yeah, wood and sea salt is Woody Sage. This right here is amazing. The wood and sea salt is expensive, but this expired one, it will last you hours, like about 6, 7 hours. The wood and sea salt will last you about 35 minutes. And I've tried multiple batches of it. Yeah. So screenshot this if you can. Screenshot these two. All right. All right. You need to get Arrow's Flame. I know it's a hype beat fragrance. I know it's a hype beast fragrance. I know. But it is great. It's mass appealing. It's a good way to start your collection building. We said it a lot. EDP, YSL. So that'll be 5. Now that right there will cover at least 3 out of the 5 seasons. Now, get this. This is Givenchy Gentleman's Purvey, Reserve Purvey. Boozy, vanilla, sweet. It's lovely. It's inviting. It lasts. And this is the closest thing to a niche quality fragrance that you will not get niche. And you can find it relatively everywhere. Spice Bomb. I ain't got to say nothing about it. I ain't got to say nothing about it. I'll talk about this. Get the extreme. I ain't got to say nothing about it. This right here, I have never got a bad compliment for this. Ever. 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 I've never gotten a bad compliment. Every fragrance I have up there, except my 3 new ones, because I haven't had it long enough. Well, my 4 new ones, I haven't had it long enough. I got at least one bad comment. This one, I've had this, not this particular bottle, because this is like my second bottle of it. I've had this for about 3-4 years. Not a bad comment at all. Get this cute little guy. You can get this from Amazon dirt cheap. It's on Umo Salvatore Ferragamo signature. Get it. It's amazing. Now, for niche, Absolute Aphrodisiac. Absolute Aphrodisiac. It's worth the money if you can afford it. And Layton exclusive. I would say Royal Tobacco, but it's 10 fragrances, so I'm not trying to have you spend too much. And you can get all those on discounters. For all 10 of those fragrances, you may spend about $700. So that right there give you your 10. I got some more messages here. Let's see here. I took Mancera Red Tobacco. I would never get Red Tobacco ever in my life again. It's too much. Let's see here. Did you see Elixir for under 100 on Aura fragrances? Oh, I haven't. I wonder if I gotta check to get it back in stock. I do want to get another Elixir, but not to wear every day. It's a little bit synthetic on the synthetic side on the opening. How to make a fragrance last longer? Oh, I am glad you had this question. That was actually my very first YouTube video. So he is right about lotioning up and macerate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain maceration, and I'm gonna explain what you need to do. So to make a fragrance last longer, there's 2 things: the quality of the fragrance and the quality of your skin. If the fragrance is butt, it is butt. If you smell like butt, you smell like butt. So to make your fragrance last longer, wash your butt. Wash. Please wash your butt. I'm talking about get all up in all the nooks and crannies, wash your face, wash everything. Your heat zones that you're going to be putting the fragrances on, wash them a little bit. I'm talking about like scrub. I know not everybody use washcloths, but I do. Or like loofah sponges. At least use a loofah sponge. Don't just let the water just do this, right? So make sure that you wash your butt. Use non-scented soap. The soap is going to depend on how your skin acts with it. So I can't really give a depiction on soap, but make sure that you wash. Now, I recommend using this brand. Tag this brand. I really want to get some type of promotion on this brand because I'm going to sing its praises in some videos in the future. I just discovered this. This lotion right here, I have 2 different versions of it. So I have intense repair and I have roughness. And the one thing I love about this brand is that it shows you how rich the lotion is versus your skin. I know some people's skin can't take the richness of certain lotions, but my skin can take a little bit of everything. Now with these lotions, put it on, let it dry a little bit. It is for it to soak into your skin. So you wash, you put on deodorant. I like natural deodorants with a little bit of scent, but not too much. Put this on your body. Lotion yourself down. Let it sit. Don't automatically just run and put your clothes on. Just let it sit for about 3-4 minutes, maybe even 5, because your skin's a little bit fresh out of the shower. And then apply your fragrances. So I'm going to show you how to apply your fragrances. Now, this is still on my skin, but I have nothing else on right now. This is how you apply your fragrances. I'm using this as an example. Please do not spray this much with all of your fragrance. I'm using this as an example. This is Mont Blanc Explorer. It smells like baby Aventus. Anybody know Creed? I know David knows Creed. I know some of the other people in here knows Creed, but are they scentless? Dutch, yes, they are scentless. They do at first have a little scent on them, but it doesn't last. Once it dries down about 3 to 5 minutes, the scent goes away. It would be considered to me a scentless one. So you'll be fine with that. Everything you put on has a scent. Scentless is going to be if you still smell it after you give this on regular application. But this right here, Mont Blanc Explorer, this is how I would put on Mont Blanc Explorer. Some people would disagree with me, but there's a reason why, and I will explain after I put it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know some people are going to be like, wow, that's a lot of sprays. Mont Blanc Explorer don't last long. It doesn't. It doesn't. As soon as I leave out this room and come back 30 minutes later, you couldn't even smell it. And it's not smelling on me, but smelling in the room. See, like I smell it on my clothes. I smell a little bit of it on my skin. But you need to hit the heat zones. The heat zones are going to be the size of your neck where these big arteries at, where all the blood rushing, all the way up here behind your ear. You need to hit that. With certain fragrances, don't do this because it'll make your nose blind. Don't put it up here, but just Mont Blanc Explorer. There's a reason why. You need to put one on your shirt. Now, if it's the summer, you can put it under your shirt because it comes straight through. But this is a sweater. It's kind of cool. Put it on the sweater. I got it here to signify if I didn't have a sweater on, no long sleeves, so it can get another heat zone. And I put one on the back of your neck. So that'd be the way to do it. Now, with a stronger fragrance, I will not spray this on me right now because I put that on, right? Like Royal Tobacco, you just need one I'm talking about back this up. Back it up from your head. Don't have it like right here. Back it up to your head so it can like get a nice wide spray. One back here, and then one with a nice wide spray into like this area, from your chest down to the top of your belly, like this area right here. That's all you need. You'll run into fragrances like that. You will run into fragrances like that, and that's one of these fragrances. Usually, the extra spray fragrances would lean into the into the hotter months. Those on freshies usually need freshy sprays, right? And the gourmands and the winters only need a little bit. But your skin is going to react different. The type of clothing, you're going to act different. I'm going to answer the Baccarat. Give me 1 second. Maceration. I talked about this earlier in the live. With maceration, I'm going to use my Haberdan as an example. You take this out, spray it 10 times. Some people say 15, some people say 20. A bottle this big, like this on 4.2, about 20 times. Keep the cap off, put it in a cool, cold place. And I mean, like, you don't have to put it in the fridge. I know people put it in the fridge, but you don't have to put it in the fridge. What I mean by a cool place is like a shoebox, in your dresser drawer, in like any place that'll be dark. Let it sit for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. That way you're evaporating a lot of the alcohols in there. And now your fragrance just got about 10 to 15% stronger. That's to break that down for you. That's how you make your fragrances last longer on you. If you go look at my first video on YouTube, it explained the same thing. I just try to give you the cliff notes. Now, put you back here in your space. Now, Baccarat. I had to go to my wife's collection because I bought this for my wife. Can you over macerate? No. No. Anybody who says that, you can't. I remember let me answer the Baccarat question first. Baccarat 540 is for feminine completely, in my opinion. The Excrete version, which is this, the Excrete version, is unisex to masculine. Because this brings out more of a masculine saffron and a little bit of spices to it, men could wear this too. I actually made a video on YouTube. There's actually a TikTok I have too. I think it's my most popular TikTok. It starts off, can men wear this fragrance too? Yeah, baccarat. That's what I say about it. Can you over macerate? No, you can't. I've give you an example. Let me put this back. I macerated my Joe Malone just because I know a lot of Joe Malone fragrances don't have that lasting staying power. I put this in a drawer and I forgot for a month. Still smelled the same out the store. It was stronger than it was out the store, and this is a month, and I forgot about it. You can't over macerate it. People be talking about fragrances will lose their scents if you take the top off. If you leave the top off too long, the fragrance it's not a candle. It's not an incense. It is a fragrance with oils. Now, caveat to that. The cheapy fragrances. I'm talking about the goofy name fragrances, the SpongeBob fragrances and stuff like that. Those type of fragrances, yeah, because they don't have nothing real in it at all. Even the designers, even though they're mostly synthetic stuff in it, they do have enough realness in to keep it together. You hype about the new Tom Ford release? I don't see Tom Ford as niche. I see Tom Ford as designer. Even their upline, I see it as designer. So I'm excited is more like maybe. I smelled their new release. I was not that impressed. And don't get me wrong, I like Tom Ford. Tom Ford Ombre Leather is my wife's favorite fragrance. I like Tom Ford. But yeah. Yeah, it's designer, but just in general. No. My mind might change. I have a Tom Ford rep that I speak to every time I go into Nordstrom. I wonder if she's still there. Well, not every single time, but there's a few times I do go on Nordstrom. I stop by Tom Ford and she's there, and I'll see. Maybe they may have a sample of it that they haven't like shown nobody yet, and I may be able to get a smell of it. So to be continued. To be continued. I gotta go to um. I forgot what the store is because I got invited to Parfums de Mali. I believe like the region's president is coming down, and I got invited to be there as one of like a guest. I'm not gonna be speaking or anything, but just as a guest, just to sit down and like hear what they have new, and just rub some elbows. What about Glorian? I have not smelled any yet. One thing I love about Neiman Marcus, but one thing I hate about Neiman Marcus is that I've been in sales before. I've been in sales for a while in my lifetime. I don't like pushy salespeople. That's why I usually only deal with like 1 to 2 people in that store, like mostly, because they're not pushy. They're like, oh, okay, we know that's Ronnie. Ronnie gonna come and smell. He may or may not buy. I'm gonna show him some things because they know I will come on a slow day. I don't want to interrupt their money. So I'm coming there on like a Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. When I know it's slow, usually not around holiday days like that. I'm not coming on Cyber Monday. I'm not coming on Black Friday, stuff like that, because they know I'm gonna be there to smell and I may or may not buy. Maybe I might be there about 5 or 6 times before I buy. That's just how I am because I usually don't buy retail, but I only buy retail for special occasions. But without blabbering too much, I have not had a chance to smell it. Just because sometimes they can be a little bit of I don't want to call it harassment because they're trying to make a sale, trying to make money and provide for their families, but it can be a little bit much when it comes to how they um approach me. So yeah, that's kind of like, I just haven't got around to that. But I may stop by there tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be in town around there, so may or may not, just kind of like depends. I thought about working at the local fragrance shops, but they give so much of a weird look when saying yes. I would recommend everybody to be in sales for 6 months. That's just me. I've told every single body that I work interacted with and we talked about jobs. Yeah. Let's see, where are you from? I am from South Carolina. But yeah, I would tell, I know you can probably hear the countryness in my voice, but I would tell everybody 6 months. 6 months. I was like, never mind. I know more about fragrances than them. Thank you. Oh man, that brought back a memory. Oh my God. So I was in Dillard's. I was in Dillard's in think Pineville, North Carolina. I think that's where the dealers was at. Or like I don't know if that's still considered Charlotte. Man, when I went in there and they told me the strongest concentration was a EDT, a toilet, they told me that I can wear Spice Bomb Extreme in the summer. They told me that every single fragrance is a niche fragrance because they make it as a fragrance. That's why they call it a niche fragrance. My goodness, man. Oh, man. Listen. I ain't never wanted to put my hands on somebody so bad because I am passionate about this, man. I am passionate about the fragrances. I put time, effort, money, and research into the fragrance. I want to make this my main thing. And they were sitting there talking about, oh, yeah, you can wear, people all the time wear what's it called? Spice Bomb in the summer. I wore it when it was 100 degrees outside. It is America's top selling fragrance. They said, "Oh, I never heard of Sauvage Elixir." This is when Elixir just came out. I had never heard of Sauvage Elixir. Everybody, please share the live because I want to rant this to the world. I want to rant this to the world. Everybody, share the live, like the live, get it up to 7,000. Please get up 7,000 likes. Because I'm supposed to go and cook some dinner for my wife and everything. Get it up to 7,000 so she won't be too mad at me, right? But she won't be mad. I'm just joking. But still, when I went in there, man, I went there to smell Valentino's Core Fantasy. And I swear, man, nah, for real, seriously. Yeah, man, I went on a rant, Hidden Gems, for real. But yeah, I wanted to smell Core Fantasy, and I wanted to smell the other one. And I wanted to compare it because I had those two fragrances and the new Boss that was on my mind, the new Boss fragrance that was at the time. And I needed to just smell them. I said, hey, I ain't trying to buy anything. They were like, oh, I can get you a really good deal. You work at a commercial store. The price that's on there, unless your manager comes and approve a discount, an employee discount that'll get both of y'all fired, there's no deal that you can give me. There's no deal that you can give me. Like, come on. This is not like Fragrance World or Fragrance 123 or something like that in the mall that's like independent or semi-independent that's ran by like families and stuff like that. No, it's a national chain. Dillard's is a national chain. You cannot give me no deal. You ain't trying to lose your job over trying to get no deal. Come on, man. I sold cars. I was a manager in the car business, man. Come on, man. That was just too much, man. Too much, man. Let's see. You like, hey, Hidden Gems have found looking on the TikTok too. You like auto? Huh? I never heard of that one. Let me get the. Had to break up my rant right quick. Make sure y'all share the live, man. Trying to get it up to 70. Trying to get it up to 7,000 likes. I'm supposed to be off already, man, but I'm gonna try and get up to 7,000 likes. Let's see here. Or to PARGASSI. Is that the same house that does no, it's fine, it's fine. I was able to find it. Is that the same house that does I think it's called Ketamine? Magnamir. That's the house that does Magnamir. I have not smelt them yet. I wanted to get Magnamir, but I don't know anything about the house. I don't like getting into houses that I don't research. So I need to research the house a little bit, and I probably will get it. It's been a fragrance that I actually had my mind on. They always say when I'm saying there, can I help you? I couldn't laugh any harder inside. They always say that. They always say that. They always say that. I didn't got to the point now that like, if I go to a place more than twice, I'm starting to talk and like figure out who's the manager and who's over that. And I'm gonna talk to everybody in that fragrance counter. So they know me, they see me, they know how I operate. That's why I love going to like South Park Mall in Charlotte because they know me. They see me. They know either I'm there to buy or to smell. Don't bother me. I have my set of people that I buy from. I bought my wife's fragrances from some of my wife's fragrances from them. I bought some of mine from retail when I was buying retail mostly before I started like getting into like deep into fragrances. So they know me now. You should wear them where I said I was looking for winter fragrances. I was looking at Azaro. No, they told me they told me that Mont Blanc Explorer was a winter fragrance. And they said it's an EDP. It's going to last for 16 hours. I want YouTube to see my face. I want TikTok to see my face. This does not last longer than 2 to 3 hours. This is really a date. You can wear this as a date night fragrance, but you better put it on while you're in the car and you just pull it up. Because by the time that 3-4 hour date over and you're getting back in your car, it's gone. And then he gave me Gucci. Look, so I like Gucci by Gucci. Gucci by Gucci is a really good Gucci fragrance. The best fragrance that you like and have. That's hard, man. Right now, until I do more testing, Ani, I call this heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. But I don't think Omar, I don't think he was here earlier for the live, but this right here, maybe the new number one. I need to test this out more. I don't like ranking fragrances until I give them about 5 wears. Because 5 wears will give me 5 different situations. It'll give me throughout the day at the house, just sniffing myself. It'll give me out getting groceries. It'll get me out walking around the mall. It'll give me a date night, and it will give me around friends and family. That's why I don't like ranking things till I hit 5. I only gave this one about 1.5 wears already, and this was just out getting groceries. But I might wear this tomorrow. But we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out if I wear that tomorrow. So we're hitting almost 2 hours on live. I never thought I'd be sitting here and just talking this long. But I'm gonna do a hard stop at 2 hours. We had 1 hour and 52 minutes and 38 seconds on YouTube and here. So please make sure to share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. Please share the live. I'm trying to get to 7,000 likes. That'll be a goal. That'll be a blessing. Trying to make this into, more than just me just being here. I want to make this into a 100% monetized, real thing and have this from the side hustle to the main job, the main career. Greenlee or Sedley? Sedley. I gotta do Sedley. The reason why is that Greenlee to me smells a little bit too much like Irish Spring soap. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. Sedley smells like a little bit like Sprite. Just a little bit like Sprite. Let's see. I like you. Elixir is good. The only thing is that Elixir is a little bit rough. Let's mute the mic. Elixir is a little bit rough. A little bit rough. Let's see. My man just joined a lot. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, man. Adding me on TikTok. Appreciate it. Instead of Elixir, I would go with the Le Parfum, the black bottle, the black guy. The black guy. Yeah, I would go with that. I would go with that. Make sure y'all like the live, folks. Make sure y'all like the live, share the live, join the live, share the live. Share the live, join the live, share the live, join the live. But yeah, man. So we're reaching up closely on the last 5 minutes. So I'm dedicating this last 5 minutes to y'all. Anything we can talk about. It doesn't have to be fragrances. It can be anything. It can be like, hey, Ronnie, what you do for work now? It can be like, hey, How can I start getting fragrances for the low? Any discounted sites, could be anything like that, man. I'm gonna give y'all, about 1 minute before like I start like, going into like my own set of questions I had in my head. So I'm gonna give y'all about 1 minute to get the questions asked and everything on the live. Best discounter sites. Okay. The best discounter sites would be Aura Fragrances. That's Aura, AURA fragrances.com. The next another good one would be what's it called? Joma Shop. Joma Shop is a good one. The next one would be Twisted Lily. They're kind of on the higher side, but they usually have almost everything in stock. Fragrance.net. No. Fragrancenet.com. Excuse me. Fragrancenet.com. What else? What else? What else? Fragrancebuy.ca out of Canada. I love that site. It's cheap, but they sell out quick. And that's why when we hit the 3,000 hour mark watch time on YouTube, I'm going to make sure to have a algorithm, because I do work in technology, so I have a little bit of coding skills, a little bit of programming skills. I want to make a live feed of stuff that come in stock, a live feed of stuff that comes in stock, and I'm going to share that for people. Um, I may do like the first 50 people free, maybe first 50, 25 people free, but then after that, it's gonna be dirt cheap, maybe like $5 a month, something like that. Just to pay for the bot to keep looking and searching and looking and searching, because it costs for each um for each API call. It does cost. So I want to make sure that we have that. Another site would be vendorfragrances.com. And I have a whole list. I have maybe about 10 more that I have that I work. Let's see. I get one more. I get one more. Do. You can do the perfume spot, the perfumespot.com as well. But like I say, I'll release a whole list once we get to 3,000 watch hours on YouTube, because it's easier to get likes and subscribers and stuff on TikTok. It is. Just because TikTok has more of a wider net. All right. So go ahead and share the live. Share the live. If we hit 7,000, I'll stay an extra 5 minutes. If we can hit 7,000 likes, was getting Dior Parfum instead of Intense a dumb decision? No, it's not a dumb decision. The dry down on the Intense is better. The what you call it? The top note on the Parfum is better. Both of them are good. Both of them are good. Parfum I would wear as a wedding super duper special event fragrance. Intense, I would do that too, but you have a little bit more leeway with Intense. You can even wear Intense as a signature scent, but Parfum I would not wear as a signature scent. So it is not a bad decision. Both of them are good. Both of them have their different occasions and different reasons. So Hidden Gems, you did a good job. What's your most paid for fragrance and which one? Right now it's Royal Tobacco. Nope. I lied. I bought this retail. I got this retail. Before the price went up, I think it was 365 or 355, something like that. And it was worth every single dime. Boy. This one right here. Oud Satin Mood. That was a YouTube question. Oud Satin Mood. When you're going live again? I go live on TikTok every Monday. I'm going live on TikTok every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays, I cap my stuff at an hour. Wednesday, I'll try to cap it at about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And Fridays, I'll go pretty much until I can't go no more. The new Jeremy fragrance. Shh. I wouldn't say I'm Jeremy. I would not say I'm Jeremy. I would not say I'm Jeremy. But if you want to say Johnson fragrance, maybe. Or if you want to like say whatever. But no, I'm not I don't want to be the new Jeremy fragrance. Jeremy has been in the game for so long. He is a really, really, really charismatic guy. I'm thinking about doing new locations than just here. Um, in front of the fragrance rack here. I was thinking about possibly doing what's called fire pit Fridays as fragrances, like do the fragrance in front of the fire pit, but I don't want to bring all those fragrances outside and then bring them back up and then put them back. But we'll see how that goes. How do you like Haberdan? Haberdan to me is the second best Parfums de Mali fragrance. It is the second best. It's the second best Parfums de Mali fragrance. It is slept on. It is so slept on. People love Carlisle. People like Harrod. I like this. Royal Tobacco over Harrod. Get this over Harrod. It costs more, but it's worth it. Get this over Harrod. Harrod has batch code issues. Well, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. But get this. Have you tried parting? I have not tried parting yet. I've had the other one. This is a YouTube question. I had the other one. I haven't tried parting yet. I had the one that had that whiskey note. It's just on my skin. The whiskey notes turned into a coconut note. So yeah, but I need to try parting. I do want to try parting. Let's see here. It's messed up. I can't start a YouTube with my name because mine is Jeremy as well. Man, I went through about 50 different YouTube names, man. Well, I ain't gonna say 50, maybe like 35 using Ronnie. But I finally found Ronnie JTV. I was like, oh, because I started off my YouTube journey with scent science. Anybody who been in my YouTube earlier it was scent science, but it's Ronnie JTV because I want to incorporate more than just fragrances. I want to incorporate things with my life, things with my wife, some technology and stuff like that. Because so I want to say it's Ronnie JTV. So it's gonna be more than just fragrances. It's gonna be a fragrance leading channel. About 70% of content is gonna be fragrances. The other 30% is gonna be different. PDM Ojan. Ojan, I had Ojan. Ojan to me is a slightly, and I mean slightly, masculine version of Angel Share. If you smell Ojan and like Ojan, get Angel Share. Or you can get Ojan. You can get either one. Ojan is gonna be a little bit more, but you'll get a little bit more juice for your buck. Me, I don't need big bottles. There's only 2 bottles I ever ran out of in my life. It was Light Blue Forever because I layered this with everything in the summer, and my Spice Bomb and Cream. This is my second bottle. So those are the only 2 I ever ran out of. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, cool. Nobody saw that. I love Ojan. Heavier with the cinnamon and spice. It is heavier. It is heavier. But to me, it smells too close to Angel Share, and Angel Share just smells like apple pie. On my skin, I get no boost. How did you layer Light Blue? I can show you actually. Because remember how I said about this? It already starting to fade on a sweater. It's already starting to fade. And it's only been about 30, 40 minutes. Well, 30 minutes since I sprayed it. So this is how I layer. So the 2 that I love layering together the most, as you can see by this dent, is Light Blue Forever and Woody Sage, which is Dorchier's inspired Joe Malone's Wood and Sea Salt. So this is how I do. So I'm gonna use my wrist for example. I'm gonna go wash my hands before I start cooking. So spray it on my wrist. I spray Light Blue first, and then I spray, which this has an amazing sprayer. Hopefully y'all can see it on both, just with one spray. Oh, oh, that one didn't hit. Oh yeah, an amazing spray. That's how I layer. And it smells like, oh, and Dossier has magnetic caps. If this place that is cheaper than most 90% of the fragrances up here can get a magnetic cap, there's no excuse. Everybody should have a magnetic cap. But yeah. Now, to let you know, this smells like a grapefruit. I don't know if y'all know what pink Himalayan salt smells like. Grapefruit, pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of vetiver, and a little bit of tonka bean vanilla. Let's see here. It's time for a bigger shelf. Yes, it is. Yep, you're right. It is. Did you ever do the giveaway? I did do the giveaway. I did the last giveaway, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. A guy named Trey, like 8795, Trey something 8795. They won it. They got the Ani. He already received it in the mail. Hey, what's doing? What's doing, Snowman? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I missed it. Well, it wasn't like it was a giveaway from like the subscriber list, and it was just like a so you didn't have to be on to like win it. How is Tommy Lumi? Amazing. It's amazing. It is slightly dirty. It is leathery. It's boozy. It smells like booze. It smells like booze. Boozy, man. Delicious. I got Halloween Man. Halloween Man is good. It is good. Can you do that again? Boozy. It's boozy, man. Boozy. Is that booze or cologne? It's cologne, but there's a boozy note in it. I don't know if it's whiskey or cognac. I don't remember. How is passion fruit? How is the passion fruit open? You're talking about on this fragrance? Does passion fruit open? Oh, yeah, it does look like booze. Starting NPC live on TikTok. Live. Ooh, booze. Ooh. Man, those NPCs be funny, man. So I don't smell passion fruit at all. Now that you mention it, maybe, maybe. I don't know if that's that whiskey mixing with that leather, but maybe, maybe, maybe. All right, y'all. Now I know I need to do a hard stop. In 3 minutes, I do. So, any final questions for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds? Any final questions? What you got on right now? Well, for the video, just to show that this does not last long, I put on Mont Blanc Explorer, and it's almost gone. What Lattafa would you recommend? I would recommend the Lattafa clone of Angel Share. That's almost a 1-to-1. It's better than this clone that I have here. Are you familiar with the House of Amber Ouds? I'm not. Best boozy scent fragrance, Kirkay. Kirkay is good. The only problem with Kirkay is that on my skin it brings out a coconut note. One spray 72 hours. That's 100% true. Baranda, but stronger. That's 100% true. Your wife gonna be mad that food ain't on the table. Oh man, best vanilla. Best vanilla. Is gonna be Spice Bomb. Ani, if you can take the bergamot on top. This has a decent vanilla note in it. It's not as realistic as Ani. And it has a mix of booze. All right. So 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. And girls. So give me everything in between. So give me those final questions before I do this hard stop. Website you would recommend to buy fragrances. I already listed them, so I'm gonna list them again right quick. It would be Aura Fragrances. That's AURA. Fragrancebuy.ca. It's a company out of Canada, but they ship US. They ship on Mondays. So if you get it today, they won't ship it till Monday. Can you say Old Spice in the voice? Old Spice. What else? What's that called? Fragrancenet.com. Joma Shop. Those are some off top. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been 2 hours, 10 minutes. I appreciate everybody showing up for the live. We're going live on TikTok only on Monday. TikTok is only on Monday and Wednesday. We do both on Fridays because I'm live on YouTube as well. I appreciate all the love. I got some new fragrances coming in this week. Check the TikToks because I do drop the TikToks when I do unboxing on them. And check the YouTube. Please, everybody, go subscribe to the YouTube. Let's get those watch hours in. I appreciate it. Ronnie JTV out.